Hi everyone, Bifties here, welcome to my Exile. I was playing around with Tame Beast last night. I'm playing the Huntress and I've reached Act 3. I tried the Trials of Chaos. I'm currently at the Azak Bog, and I thought I would just share this with you quickly. Let's take a look at the pet that I've got. As far as I'm concerned, it's a 3-headed fire-breathing dragon. It's a bit slow moving, so I grabbed 5 or 6 different beasts last night. This is just the best looking one. I don't know that functionally it's the best. I think what I probably want is a fast moving creature that can keep up with me, but a 3-headed dragon that breathes fire and I think chaos at other times, I thought that was pretty spectacular to be able to do that. So real big fan of Tame Beast. I don't know if any of you have played around with it and know how it works. I was having a little bit of trouble in the beginning with it, but I got it working in the end. Like I said, 5 or 6 different beasts I've grabbed now, but my favourite is definitely this fire-breathing dragon. It's actually a bat, which I grabbed from the Trials of Chaos, and I actually broke the Trials of Chaos doing it. I just did a video about that. Quick spoiler for that video: do not use Tame Beast in any area where you need to kill everything, because it won't count as killed currently. It's probably a bug, I'm sure they'll fix it. But Tame Beast is so much fun. It makes fighting any rares far more interesting, because you start to look at whether or not you want to grab it. And I've actually gone for the Amazon ascendancy for the Huntress, and with that what I've chosen to do is to actually have details of the monsters that I'm facing. If it's a rare or it's a unique, then I actually get details about its weaknesses, and I really enjoyed that. Now I will, once I've done the Trials of Chaos, because like I said, I broke it last night, so I haven't done it, but once I actually get back to completing that, then I'll be able to grab the second part of the ascendancy. Now the first part is predatory instinct. It reveals the weakness against rare and unique enemies, and 50% more damage against enemies with an open weakness. Now the open weakness is kind of fun because I can actually see it, and then when I grab the additional ascendancy, I'll actually get both a movement speed and a skill speed buff anytime it's during its weakness. So I rather like that I know more about it now. But what that did is that it actually helped me when I'm taking on the rares for Tame Beast, because I'd actually be able to see what specific stats or weaknesses it actually has. So if you don't know how to use it, you're going to equip the skill gem for Tame Beast, then you're going to cast it just before you kill a rare monster, and if it dies while the wisps are still around it, you get approximately 9 seconds after casting. It uses a bit of mana up, but if you miss your window, just cast it again. It doesn't matter too much. And then once you've actually obtained a rare within that gem is now fixed on that monster. You can then share it across your account, so it could be used by other classes. I think this is going to be a skill that everyone is going to love. It's absolutely fantastic, but it makes it more interesting when you come across a rare, because you now have to decide, well, what's it doing? What sort of skills is it using? Is that going to go well with me? You can see the slow-moving dragon behind me. He's not going to be doing much, but he's quite useful whenever I get to a boss. We can actually skip ahead a bit to the boss at the end. So this is where I take on Ignagduk, and there you go. You can see that it's joining me in the arena, and it's actually going to be the breathing fire, or I think it's some sort of poison gas it seems to do. It seems to vary between that. Takes some of the aggro away, seems to take the attention from some of the monsters, even the bosses, and it will take hits from the looks of it. So really impressed with that. If you're not aware though, it is going to take a percentage of your spirit. It's not a set amount, it's actually a percentage. Now I think that this one is around around about 35 to 40% of my spirit, but then when I killed Ignagduk, she's actually going to give you additional spirit, and that actually meant that because Tame Beast is taking a percentage of your spirit, it actually ended up costing me more. So it went from 35 to 40 spirit up to I think 50. So that made quite a difference. It meant that I couldn't do anything more by getting more spirit. So I think there's some playing around there. I've actually got 37 spirit on my chest armor, and now I'm starting to wonder whether or not that's even worth it now, because I can't use it. I was hoping to add in another herald skill, but I can't do that now. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this Tame Beast. I think it's fantastic. If you haven't tried it yet, I certainly recommend giving it a go. All you got to do is cast it, and then that gem is used, but then you can then buy another one. It's a level 9 skill, so the 10 skill gem there would do it for me as well. And then I can set up another skill gem with Tame Beast, and then I can grab another beast, and then I can save it. But I really like the look of this dragon thing, the bat, the three-headed bat, but it's very slow moving. I think what I want is something really fast, possibly with reins. So it makes the game really interesting. You get to keep an eye out and decide what you want to do with it. And I was really, really impressed with that. So if you got any feedback for me, put it in the comments. If you've been playing around with it, then let me know. If you haven't tried it yet, then tell me whether or not this guide was any use to you. But all you got to do, cast the skill within towards the end of killing the beast. You got about 9 seconds to kill it. You'll see that actually at the end that the monster's sort of essence will go into the skill gem, so you know you've captured it. It will also no longer be equipped into the slot, so if you see that the slot is now empty, you know that you've grabbed it. If the skill gem is still available to use, then you haven't used it. So it confused me a little bit before. I was having trouble getting them. For some reason it wasn't working. I played around with it, and in the end it worked, and like I said, I grabbed 5 or 6 now. But keep going with it. Let me know what you think. If you want to see any more of these videos, then please do subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Bifties. This is The Cave. Welcome to my exile. See you next time.